One of my main design intentions behind the Ember Guardian is player immersion, keeping the player's focus on the character and the environment around them. And I thought one of the main ways to achieve this was to use a minimalistic UI. So I tried to recreate that feeling either by limiting when UI elements would appear on the screen or by removing them completely. Overall, the idea worked pretty well. On-screen UI clutter was reduced to its minimum, and personally I enjoyed how it played. But playtesting revealed a problem: I was asking too much from the player. The Ember Guardian has many parameters to manage: player health, ammo, and the state of the fire, to name a few. To avoid adding a stamina bar, I tried to communicate stamina through feedback instead, a vignette effect, and a heavy breathing sound effect when the player was close to exhaustion. The issue was that I was asking the player to keep track of all these parameters, sometimes in the middle of the combat, and a simple visual effect and sound cue just wasn't enough to convey something as critical as stamina. Players were constantly running out of stamina, which made movement feel heavy and frustrating, and ultimately hurt the overall experience. I decided to add a stamina bar. And honestly, it improved the game a lot. It gives players instant access to a critical piece of information, instead of forcing them to constantly guess. To stay true to the game's initial intention of having a minimalistic UI, the stamina bar remains discrete. It only appears when you're close to exhaustion and fades out when you're fully restored. So yeah, what I learned here is that sometimes communicating critical information to the player in a very clear and standard way can actually reinforce immersion rather than breaking it. There is a pattern I fall a lot into as a developer.